with the Australian dollar, US dollar daily chart on this double combination scenario, with the zigzag being analyzed here in the form of A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the X wave, so A, B, C for wave A, because this is a flat, and the flat comes in a structure of 3, 3, 5. So this is the first three. Then we have another A and B and C for the B wave. Now this B wave, as you very well know from our flat chapter, this is being called the B wave and irregular, with A, B and C making a nice irregular flat pattern for the B wave. And then we are looking for a C wave here as part of this flat, and this C wave should come in the form of 5 different waves. Now you may say that this is only A, B, C, but I tend to disagree, because this has a tendency of being a nice ending diagonal, and this ending diagonal is looking like this. Yeah, as you very well know from the ending diagonal chapter, that the diagonals have the tendency to move between the 1 and the 3 trend line, and the 2 and the 4 trend line. So this is the 2 and the 4, and this is the 1 and the 3. And basically this is the first wave, 1 and 2, and 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the C wave, and this is the late part, or the last part on this flat with the C wave failure. So we have a double combination with a zigzag here, then the second correction with the flat, and the intervening X wave is basically starting there. And this marks the end of this double combination, as you are seeing here. Now this is not a special type of correction. It is just a complex correction. So we've taken a look at a double combination with a zigzag X and the contracting triangle, and then another one with an elongated flat, an X wave, and the contracting triangle on its own. And now this on the Australian dollar, US dollar, being a double combination with an ending diagonal as being part of a second correction of a flat with a C wave failure. Now what a C failure means? Well, a C failure means that the C wave of the flat fails to retrace the whole length of the previous B wave, and that makes the case that this is by itself a powerful reversal pattern or structure, not to mention that it's already being part of a double combination. We still have some more possibilities of double combinations. I will not cover them. I will not look for examples anymore, because I think that we had quite a lot of examples so far. But normally we do have something like this. So we still have the possibility of a double combination with a double flat. So price may do something like this, as being an A and a B and a C, as being the first flat, and then an X wave, mainly being only a short X wave, and then another A and a B and a C, and this is being called a double flat scenario, and the flat has a structure of 3, 3, 5, and this should be a A and a B and a C, and then an X wave, and then another A and B A, B and C for the second flat, and this is being called a double combination, with this being the first correction. So with this being the first correction, like this, in the form of a flat. Flat. So this is a flat. Flat, and then an X-wave, and in this case, as you very well, as you probably noticed from the double zigzag pattern, we had two zigzags connected by an X-wave. Now these are being called two flats connected by an X-wave, and this is being called a double flat or a double combination that has a double flat structure. Double flat structure, and it has the structure of A, B, C, X. Sorry. So it has the structure of A, B, C, X, and then another A, B, C. It has a flat, and this X wave here is a connective X-wave. I will not illustrate this scenario anymore. It is quite obvious. It is quite obvious what it means. So, based on our previous three examples, a double combination with a zigzag X wave and a flat C, and a flat with a C wave failure, and then another double combination here with in the form of a zigzag X and a contracting triangle, and then another combination on the euro US dollar chart, on the 4-hour chart, and these are basically the main forms of a complex correction named double combination. The most trickiest part of this combination is the one with the contracting triangle, because everybody's looking at this contracting triangle to be a continuation pattern, meaning that price. So if you have something like it is here, for example, in this euro dollar 4-hour chart, so price coming to the downside, mainly labeling this as an impulsive move, like 1, 2, 3, and then looking for A, B, C, D, E as a fourth wave, and looking for the price to break to the downside. Well, surprise, surprise, this being part of a combination, elongated flat, and then a second correction and price moving to the upside, quite nice and beautifully. This was the end of subchapter 3 on complex corrections with double combination, and it is time to move forward. And this time I'm going to take a look at the subchapter 4, triple combinations, and I have quite a nice 3 examples for triple combinations. Now these are one of the most difficult, let's say, forms or patterns or structure in the Elliott waves, but you will see also on the 8th chapter with special types of corrections with the intervening X-rays and the double threes, how complicated things can still be. But until then, stay tuned for the next recording with the triple combinations. Bye bye.